Good evening, everybody. How y'all feeling? I hope everything is cool with y'all, because it's hot. The sun is starting to pop, okay? You can see it all in my cheeks and my forehead. But that ain't why I'm here, okay? I want to talk about three things. Three. So, one and two go together. I just was on, I follow this page on Instagram called Rap House TV. I don't know if y'all follow it. If you do, it's kind of like my second runner up to Shade Room. So Shade Room is how I keep up with my news. Okay, I don't watch the news. Shade Room is my news. Okay, because Shade Room talk about everything, not just the shade. Okay. Anyway, Rap House TV, like I said, that's my runner up. When they post something, I go check Shade Room to see if make sure they valid, but they be valid. Anyway, which leads me to two posts I seen on there. Why is it that people support the wrong that people do? Okay, and let me explain that. Well, I can't say everything, but Tory Lanez was cooked. Okay, and I'm mad about it because he ain't supposed to be in jail. Say what you want, okay, but that man should not be in jail, even after she admits that she lied. Oh. Then I seen another post talk about a Diddy supporter. I was thoroughly confused with that one. You gotta hold people accountable for their actions, okay? I'm not saying you don't gotta hate on them, but give justice what justice is due, and hold people accountable. They need to be held accountable. Now the third. This don't be the green screen I be wanting, but till I find it, this the one I'm using. Do y'all see that headline? But I'm not surprised. But I'm about to talk my truth right quick. Y'all, my nephew just made my heart palpitate. He was screaming like something didn't happen to him, and it was a walking stick on him. Yeah, he really got my nerves. Kids, okay? But I want to start back by saying, keeping up with the Joneses, man. This is what bothers me most about that post, is because I be trying to talk sense into these kids I be around on the daily, but some of these kids don't be listening. I know some of them is, but a lot of them not, and it's showing because look at what's going on around us, okay? Everybody gotta have the iPhone. Everybody gotta have the nice shoes. You gotta have the drip. Gotta be dripped up, drip. But I give them this though, because we got clowns for wearing New Balances. We got clowns for wearing a lot, okay? And now these same things that we got clowns for, y'all wearing it. Cause if we was wearing Shein clothes in school, we would have got teased. We had to wear everything name brand, okay? Polo, Nike, okay? Those type of things. No heel figure. Because if you know, okay? But, and I'm not going to leave just... What bothers me most about it, let me get back to the topic, okay? What bothers me most about it is that I know that a lot of these people can't afford it. Because if they break that iPhone gonna be broke. I know a lot of phones that's not getting fixed because they can't afford it. But they want to fit in so bad. Man, I remember when we was in school, it didn't really matter if you had a phone or not. But that still don't change the fact that they had a lot of people that would go for broke trying to keep. Like I said, we couldn't get a pass on New Balance. People wore them now, okay? But some people went to the lengths to make sure they had on name brand. And now people are still going to different lengths to make sure they're keeping up with the Joneses. They gotta have this. They gotta have this. This not an iPhone watch. But some people will feel some type of way for that. But I don't care about none of this. I didn't even buy it. This was a gift. That'd be another thing. I get compliments all the time. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that's nice. Now, I didn't buy that. Somebody gave it to me. And if I bought it, I didn't spend more. I'm going to say the most I probably spent. Let me think about it for a minute, because I ain't going to sit up here and lie. Okay, I tallied it up. Now, the most I paid was for some Levi's. And Levi's run by $40, okay? You can miss me with them jeans, okay? I'm not, you wasn't going to see me with no Miss Me's or no True Religions. I don't care. You paying all that money, you can bedazzle your own pants. God. My shirts, I'm gonna be honest, a regular t-shirt, I'm not paying more than $10. I'm not. Okay. Now, the most I've probably paid is, you know how you gotta order the shirt from your job and stuff like that. They be like $15 or $20. But that's it. I don't think I ever paid even $10 for a t-shirt. I'm getting like 3 for $10. Yeah. Yeah. Now this way I will say it gets a little shaky. Gotta admit that by myself. When it comes to dresses and shoes. Okay? Cause with dresses it depends. Okay? I might wear a $10 dress like it was $1,000. But that would be none of your business. Okay? And my sister is a designer, so I don't really be having to pay. I just got to pay for the fabric. And she hook it up. So that's another thing. So that's why I said it depends. I'm not going to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on a dress, y'all. I don't even see how they do. Like, they ain't got no cousins they can hit up to make them look beautiful. Them famous people. But I don't know. Well, we know Beyonce got her mama in her bag. So, anyway. Whew. All right, the last thing, the shoes. Now, that's why I say it gets rocky. Because I like shoes. Now, I will say this, my toxic trait with the 75%. Okay? Because I grew up getting teased for shoes, I guess. So I think that's where my shoe fetish come from. So my shoes range from $1 to about how much them Tims was. That's the most I paid for some shoes. Now I paid for some shoes. Almost $300. Yeah. So I ain't go over that. I ain't paying no more than that. I just really needed them Tims. I like Tims. But other than that, now I will say I will put the range between 1 and 90. Okay? I don't want no extravagant shoe. Like I said, the only extravagant shoe you gonna see me in is a Tim. Other than that, you gonna see me in some slippers, some Nikes, some slides, some New Balance. I ain't got no New Balances though. But I'm thinking about getting me a pair. I am. But they probably more expensive than they was back in the day, huh? So I'm going to conclude this message by saying this. You know, it's really not necessary to keep up with the Joneses. When I use clothes for an example, but this is for anything. People are living above their means. And a lot of it can be because we wasn't taught financial literacy. But we have to start getting our minds right. If you know that you're not on that type of income to be sitting up here trying to just keep up with people, it's really not even a big deal. So what if you don't have an iPhone? So what if you don't have Balenciaga? So what if you don't have, what else is popular right now? See, that's another thing. I don't really know what's popular till somebody tell me, oh, the Lululemons. That's what it's called. Lulu something. Yeah, the Lulu put the Lulu on my butt or something. I don't know, y'all. But anyway, I hope y'all got a word. Let's not keep up with the Joneses and worry about what we got going on, okay? As long as you living and breathing and talking, okay, you are blessed. We need that number, I'm not okay with that. But all right now, y'all. All right. Peace.